The butchery situation in Canada it's a sad thing, and it's the same with something else like blacksmithing, right? They used to be trades, and honorable, noble trades. The gentleman trades. The local butcher was a key part of the local community because everybody would come and gather at the butcher shop. And he was an influential guy in the local community. But as the packing plants rose to prominence, as industrial agriculture took over, as meat processing and meat cutting became a centralized industrial endeavor, the local butcher went the way of the dodo.
I was working at the supermarket in New Zealand when I was like 16. Now, just to make a clarification, the supermarkets in New Zealand are filled with butchers. You have to be certified to be a butcher and work there as well. It was kind of when I came to Canada that I realized how much passion I had for it, because I could see the difference in what I was doing back home compared to what it was here, and I want to raise the bar, and for me to make the difference, I kind of have to make some noise about it. Since I've been able to come to collaborate with Getaway Farm as their head butcher, we've got a system that's working.
So the farm came about in July. We started in July of 2009. We flew to Nova Scotia on a whim because we had no idea where to go, and we just all said, well, what about Nova Scotia? So we just all flew out here, and we put a want ad on Kijiji, found this old decrepit farm that is dates back pre-Confederation. It's amazing, and the houses hadn't been lived in for quite some time, but there was lots of land, and it came with cattle. And, okay, well, let's give this a go. So we bought it. We just set up tents and lived in tents for the next 3 months while we renovated these farms, started selling meat every weekend at the farmers market fresh, had meat cut for us every week fresh, and just said, to hell with it, let's go, let's do this. And we just went for it.
I'm an artisan when it comes to meat. People come into the shop, they see what I'm doing, and they stop because it's something that they don't see anymore. People don't see it. Our shop is completely open. It's completely transparent, and we have the pigs coming out. Just with the heads on. It sort of freaks the mums out, but the kids, the 3 and 4 year olds, still stand there just in trance, wow, look at what he's doing. And what we want is for that to come back, people to get familiar with their food.
There are 7 packing plants, major packing plants, that process industrial meat for all of the United States of America. 7. To feed all those hundreds of millions of people. Everything has been sacrificed on the altar of yield. The heavier, the more you get paid. What we do in a post-industrial system is facilitate the natural order of things. How does it naturally work? What do cattle naturally eat? How do they naturally live?
I can tell if the animal was relaxed or if it was stressed when it died, things like that, because when the animal is stressed out when it dies, there's more cortisone running through the bloodstream, the adrenaline's pumping and things like that. And so what that produces is a steak that's kind of sticky and like a really crimson kind of color. I've heard of cows, going into the abattoir where we get them slaughtered, they're still chewing their cud, which means they're completely relaxed, and they go in and then they just drop, and there's no cortisone running, there's no adrenaline pumping, and they're completely relaxed, and then they get done one at a time and completely humanely, and the mess is cleaned up, and then the next one slowly comes in, as opposed to thousands in a day. They just go down a funnel and it's like boom, 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 done. But when I'm breaking down the meat, these are things that I see the different colors. I see the different fibers from the different muscle groups. So the shoulders really worked really hard. It's really tough, really fibrous muscles. But if you cook them slowly, they'll melt in your mouth.
Our family has grown beyond those of us that are blood. And all these people that work with us now, they're part of the family. They believe in it, we believe in them. And we're all kind of rallied around this group to see good, healthy, local products brought to people in a safe, transparent manner.
Any meal that you make, generally the protein, the meat, is the center of that meal. Whether it be Thanksgiving and a turkey, or whether it be Christmas and a full-bone prime rib roast or Easter and a leg of lamb. That is where people come together. That's where people are reunited. You know, there's family reunions, there's things like that. Those are all centered generally around food. And if the food is bad, people remember it. But it is, in my eyes, and it's of big importance to me, that center of that celebration should be top notch. It should be, you know, the best that money can buy. Our customers need to come in and they need to trust us for what we're selling to them, whether it be advice, whether it be cooking techniques as well, and also good quality product. Yeah.